Okay, and my mic should be much better than the last videos. I didn't get a new mic, I just repositioned it, so I can definitely hear myself a lot better through my headphones. So let's start this video. So today we are going to be opening some play boosters. This is probably going to be attached to another video with some more content since I only have 4 here. I was shopping for Edge of Eternities pre-release pack and I couldn't find one, so no worries. I found a couple play boosters and I just felt like I needed to open them today. So let's get started here. Alright, we got an art series card with this guy. I don't know what that one is, but I haven't seen it before. Just a regular one, no gold foil or anything. Right, got wastes, Elbed salvagers. I don't think that's going to be valuable. I'm not honestly even going to look it up, and neither is Cypher Almacy, so I'll throw those in penny sleeves at some point. Nothing else super fancy out of that first one there. Alright, let's try again. Okay, got a hero card, got a town card. Fang, Fearless the Sea, I don't think that's worth much at all. Neither is that one. Neither Chocomog. Oh, I have like 18 of these foil cards from buying a bunch of those 3-packs at Walmart. So, I know none of those are worth much, if anything. And neither is any of that. So, 0 for 2 so far. I'm gonna move my mic here and we're gonna try another one. I got to handpick these boosters, so if they're not good, it's my own fault. Weapons vendor, I don't think that's very valuable. This one's definitely not. Crystal fragments, I don't believe is either. It's a new border I haven't seen before on that Phantom Train. Alright, well, I'll look up that Phantom Train one just because I'm almost positive it's not worth anything. I just haven't seen that border on one of these cards yet. I may also have that card and just not have paid attention. Alright, last one for this segment of the video. Okay, got another art card. Oh, Red 13. At least I'm trying to get all the Final Fantasy VII ones at least anyways. Right, got one of those. A magic damper, I don't think that's very fancy. I don't know if I have a Bahamut yet, and actually I think the fire crystal is worth a few bucks, so. Alright, and yeah, just a bunch of other common cards that I've had before. Alright, well, that's the end of this segment of the video, and I will be opening something else as another part of this video in a minute here. Okay, and we're back, and we have some of the cards that I had opened from that last section of the video. I didn't think that Bahamut was going to be worth as much as it was, but I think it's worth about 25 bucks, and the Fire Crystal, I forgot, is worth about 5, so I just threw those both in top loaders, because until I have something more valuable to add there, then I'm just leaving those in top loaders, and I'll replace those with something else later. So what do we have today? We have a Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy pre-release kit that I got offline or online for a little bit more than what it was retailing for. So we're going to take a look at this and see if there's anything cool here. The box itself is awesome. I'm glad I got it just for that. Look at this thing. How do we open this guy? There's like a interesting way that this thing is all set up. I don't really want to break the box, but it looks like, you slide it out, and then there's a cool deck box in here. This is awesome, actually. I'm so glad I bought one of these. Alright, now let's open this guy up, see what we got in here. Alright, we got a little mini die. I think it was saying that like some of these are supposed to be like more rare or acrylic or something, so we'll check those out shortly here. Oh, and look at these. These are super cool. So you got the little counters and everything, and those are all super neat. And then we got all of these little accessories that go with it. That's awesome. I'm going to leave those in the box because that box is super cool. All right, let's put that box back here in the middle so it looks all nice and close enough. All right, what else do we got in here? So we have some kind of Square Enix card there. I'm going to move my mic over so I can talk better here. All right, so we got this. It's pretty cool. It's just a, like, almost like a separator card like you'd have in one of these deck boxes behind there. Gotta see what else is in here. Is there anything in this part? Well, yeah, I know that. What's this guy, though? I want to see what's in there. Is there anything? Is this just a blank spacer? There's a spacer to put the dice on the top, so I'm going to put that back. So this is totally like something you could use as a little deck box, and you could fit like at least a whole commander deck in there. That's pretty cool. I'm sure everybody's already seen these videos, but I'm just recently getting into this whole Final Fantasy set. A little bit late here, so it is what it is. All right, building a pre-release deck. That's to have 40 cards. Okay, so learning a little bit about that as well. Got some bent foil cards here. Oh, I can straighten those out somehow. Let me know in the comments if you have good recommendations for when these foil cards show up kind of bent. Just curious what others do to unbend them or whatnot. Okay, so this is Go-Go Master of Mimicry, and it's the 2025 stamp on it. So I have my collector app open over here, so I'm going to take a look and see how much that might be worth. I'm guessing not a ton. Master of Mimicry. And it's a foil card. It's not borderless. It's not extended art. So it's just the normal foil M54. It's worth about $6. Throw it in here because it's the equivalent of a first edition card for like a old Pokemon card set. Hopefully putting it in this top loader will help it straighten out a little bit too. Just trying to knock it in there a little bit. All right, well that's pretty cool. So I'll put that down there with my other cards. And let's open some boosters. So we got, I think, 6 here. Yep. And of course I'm struggling with this. There we go. Nope. Sometimes these things are super easy to open, and other times they're near impossible. And I am just getting a near impossible pack here. So we're going to do the old trick of opening the top. There we go. All right, let's take a look here. So we got a Robot Warrior that's at the bottom of the pack. So combat tutorial. Yeah, see, this is one of those ones where it goes the opposite direction as the other ones that I just opened. So let's see what we got here for... Is that instant ramen? Is that just a really thick instant ramen card? And it's foil, and so I just put it in a penny sleeve. I know this one's not worth a ton of money or anything. Let's see if we got any other decent rare cards. Mughals Valor, Ultimecia Time Sorceress flip card, or Prima Vista, Black Waltz number 3. Yeah, nothing too fancy in this first pack there. I just like to separate out my cards that do different things, different ways. I'm going to have to look up if this dice is one of the ones that's supposed to be a rare one or whatever. I don't know what the default color was supposed to be. It said 1 in 20 get some acrylic thing. I don't know what that even means. Why am I having so much trouble opening these today? There we go. Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh, I got another Squall art card. We got a Forest Land. Diamond Weapon as a foil seems like an interesting one. We got a Dark Confidant. From Father to Son are the rare cards. Opera Love Song. I think I've gotten all these other cards before. Dreams of... Every time I see that Dreams of Laguna card, I think it's Dreams of Lasagna. I can't help it. I am apparently hungry. Alright, let's look up a couple of these cards and see what's worth what. So, Diamond Weapon. And it's a foil. Yeah, that is worth a whopping 40 cents or so. Oh well. It's a cool looking card. I'm gonna put it in a sleeve because I got a million sleeves. Father to Son. I don't think I've had that card before. Let's look it up. Oh, I do have it, and I have it in a foil, and alrighty. Alright, let's move on for a second here, and we'll open up more. Just want to look up Dark Confidant. Oh, alright, that one is actually worth a decent amount of money as a normal card. It is worth about $6. It's not like it's worth a bunch of money, but it's not bad for opening a couple of packs so far. I think I made back like a few bucks at least, or I will have at the end of this, at least for like the equivalent price of a booster pack. All right, I'll put those into sleeves later. You don't have to watch me do all that. That's not what you're here for. All right, this one, yes, I got it first try. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, Undercity Dire Rats. Yes, seen all these, have a million of those. World map, whatever. What's this guy in the middle? Ooh, you know what? I don't think I have a borderless Squall yet, and I did like Final Fantasy VIII a lot as a game. Summoner's Grimoire, I've had that before. Oh, this is a cool Cat Beast Corail. And then these are just whatever. Alright, I don't think any of these are worth much more than a couple bucks. The Squall Borderless is probably worth like 4, I think, maybe. Look it up real quick. Just curious. Why can I never spell that guy's name right? Squall Leonhardt. Oh, there's no E in his last name. Yeah, it's worth 33 cents, so I'm only going to sleeve it because I like the character, honestly. It's not even a rare, but it is a borderless, whatever you call it, so just do that. And every time I say I'm going to not look up a card till later, it ends up being the one that's worth the most. I did that with the Bahamut card. So, co-e-URL. Querl? 9 cents. Whew. Alright, down to 3 packs, and I think I'm going to call this video at the end here. My next video will be a mix of... I'll probably open the last Commander deck that I don't have from the... messing this one up. I'm just going to do this. There. Jeez. I'm going to open up the last Commander deck I don't have from, I think it was like Final Fantasy 15 or something, and then I will also be opening up some probably collector boosters from Edge of Eternities, since I know I will have those by my next movie. What am I talking about over here? Okay, we're just going to go like this time. How did this one get damaged? What is that? Oh, it was just a little residue from printing, I think. Snowvilliers. Reach the horizon, eject, side quest, raise a chocobo. We're going to put those with that. I haven't seen that card yet. I'm pretty sure I've seen Shambling Seath, but we'll double check on that. Yeah, the Xenos is worth like 20 cents. So I'm just going to check this Shambling Seath one in for a second here. Oh, I already had one of these and it was worth 18 cents. And I'm adding it to my retirement fund, obviously. One of these days I'm going to sleeve one of these cards and then in like 10 years it'll be worth $12. But inflation will have made that not worth anything. All right, last couple packs here. Let's do it. Got my wizard card. Got my land card. Ooh, it's a foil land card. Nice. Chocobo Kick. Let's just go with the rares. Darkness Crystal, that's worth $5 or so. I like that UFO. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, Idia. Or Idia. This is a weird order of these cards in this intro pack set. It's like they had different order to all those. A couple cards I haven't seen here before, though. I'm going to just look them up just in case. I know those aren't worth a bunch, so I'm just going to put that one over here. I just want to look up this UFO one. I know it's not worth anything, but it's just a silly card. All right, this one is worth $3. If it were a foil card, it'd be worth more, but it's a pretty interesting character, and I think this is the only one I currently have, so I'm going to throw it in this case. And we're going to look up what the Darkness Crystal is again. 372. Okay. Just going to throw it in a case. Well, I can always replace this with something else more valuable later. All right, last pack. And then I will be posting again in another week or two. Probably more like another few days. I got a bunch of packs coming in for Edge of Eternities. I got some more Final Fantasy stuff coming as well. Mostly just play boosters, but those are still fun to open. And then what else do I have? Spider-Man coming up for sure. Got at least a few collector boosters for that. I got a few collector boosters for the one that we're about to get with Edge of Eternities. Instant Limit Break. Sorry if these cards haven't been in view. I will double check the video and then improve that next time. Ooh, Genova. I wonder if that one's worth a couple bucks. Don't think that art card's going to be much. There's probably a land here. Yep. All right. I don't even know what Opera Love Song is. Have I done this one yet? Or have I owned this one yet? I haven't owned it yet, but it is worth 18 cents. No, 48 cents. All right, we're going to look up that Genova, and then I will let y'all go till my next videos. Genova Ancient Calamity is worth R228. 77 cents. Alrighty, and that's it. So probably didn't even close to break even on this set, but pretty fun to open, and looking forward to some of the next stuff I got coming. I should have at least one Play Booster pack box coming up, and then some Edge of Eternity stuff, like I said, as well as in the next couple months we're going to start getting some Spider-Man stuff, and I'm really excited for that. I think Final Fantasy and Spider-Man are super exciting for me, but as is The Last Airbender. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and please comment on how I can improve this for everybody. Thanks, all.